The W Power Project proudly presents facts about female entrepreneurship. What do people think about women's entrepreneurship? The role of women is still considered to be family-centered. We still have very stereotypical ideas about what an entrepreneur is. A successful entrepreneur is still usually perceived as a man. The stereotype of women as entrepreneurs is that their entrepreneurship is a small-scale activity alongside the family. For a male entrepreneur, family is seen as a support and resource, but for a female entrepreneur, family is often seen as a burden or a duty. Women entrepreneurs are perhaps thought to be reluctant to take risks and grow their businesses. What do we know about women's entrepreneurship? It is known that 45% of female entrepreneurs want to grow their business, compared to 53% of male entrepreneurs. So the difference is not as large as the assumptions would suggest. Women's businesses are well run, and when approaching financiers, they have typically done their homework. In many countries, working life is still gender segregated, and this is also reflected in business activity. In some female-dominated sectors, entrepreneurship is almost compulsory, and businesses are concentrated in the low-margin service sector, for example beauty care professions. It is a studied fact that women entrepreneurs still have lower incomes than men. In Finland, about a third of companies are owned by women. How to support the growth towards being an entrepreneur? Entrepreneurship is also about building an entrepreneurial identity. Women may face conflicts when combining their entrepreneurial identity with others, such as the role of mother or spouse. Building an entrepreneurial identity should be encouraged. When talking about successful entrepreneurs, consider diversity in your examples. Help with growth and networking. Help micro and small entrepreneurs to network with each other, for example through peer mentoring. Micro and small entrepreneurs may also want to grow their business. Networks can help with that too. Encourage to apply for funding to grow your business. When applying for public funding for a business, gender is not the key factor. It is the idea and development plans of the business itself that are decisive. However, for private investors, personality, team, and the way of presenting one's idea are important. Provide guidance and coaching to work with private funders, and present the idea to the target audience. Encourage entrepreneurs to price their products and services correctly and in line with market prices. Use different pricing strategies to ensure the top revenue. Value diversity and recognize your own assumptions and prejudices about gender and entrepreneurship. Listen carefully to whether the entrepreneur is setting unnecessary limits for herself. Support entrepreneurial identity building by going through the process together and allow time for the internal process of becoming an entrepreneur. It is not always necessary to offer direct solutions, but to listen, and to present different alternatives.